Still looking for Angus and John, of course. They're playing in Watford tonight. Angus and John, are you there?
Yeah.
There you are. Good luck to both of you. What are you going to do with your prize money, by the way, should you win tonight?
Money means time and travel tickets to me. I want to go places.
I think, yes, you're sort of adventurers, these two. Well, depends. It all depends on whether or not their trackers find them. Andy is chasing them in the studio. Andy, can I bother you? Live TV show over here, sorry.
Hi, Ray.
Andy, what's the story so far?
Right, well, the story so far, Ray, if I can just get this and highlight it for you, is that we've had a lead called into us that the runners are down towards a station, Hatch End Station.
Someone from the public has phoned in?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Nice people from the public, thank you. And Paul is almost there now, as you can see. He's almost on top of it, if that's true.
Almost on top of the lead the way you think they are. Let's go and join Paul. Angus and John looking worried. Paul, we're told that you're very close. Hello? Oh, Paul is having a problem with his transmission today. Paul, this is a live TV show, kids. Hello, Paul.
Hi. I'm just trying to get out of the roundabout.
Can we see that? He's just trying to get round the roundabout. Can you see that?
No, we can't. The unfortunate problem is that it also is affecting his tracking system, I'm afraid, as well.
OK, so all of the communications are going down. You're not going to get that badge if you don't work harder.
We're working on it, Ray. We're working on it.
OK, well, let's see if we go. Such a stressful show to present this one. Phil and Steve!
Hiya!
You are very lucky, guys. You've been on the run for 2 weeks. It's your 3rd week. How do you feel? Do you feel confident?
Yeah.
Yeah? You always do. Can you just do that little thing, come on, for me? I like that bit. Where you go, come on.
Come on, say come on. Come on!
Nowhere near.
Come on!
We've got this in the bag.
I like those two. Apparently, Phil doesn't get up in the morning. Steve blows his nose after he brushes his teeth, and they're annoying the hell out of each other. Yeah. Well, chasing them here in the studio, and it's getting really personal this time, is John McMahon. John, sorry to have to get you off the phone.
How exciting is it getting here?
Well, Phil and Steve are very confident, so I'm not sure.
Size of the Edinburgh Square, look at it. But if we go in closer, let me show you what's happening. I actually got in touch with the policeman that was driving that car through the Edinburgh Police. Brilliant. He's told us exactly where it was. It was the Malmaison Hotel. And that's in Tower Place. I sent Victoria off that way. How close is she now? If we can go into the A to Z.
Right, so that's where...
Yeah, Victoria...
That's where Victoria is, on that little truck there.
Yeah, she was heading out that way now. We've just stopped her. She's just checking on her directions now.
OK, she's looking the right to get... Victoria!
I'm getting really close.
Hi, Ray!
Hi, what's your plan, Victoria?
Yeah. Well, basically, as John said, I'm just looking at the map, and I'm trying to ask people around here where cobbled streets are with red phone boxes, but there's nobody around.
Victoria, hold it there. Listen, Victoria, can you hear me? I've got the A to Z up. We're going to go for it now. Go back in the Jeep. I want you to head east along Commercial. East along Commercial.
Right, OK, John, I'm doing it.
Who do you think the judge is going to believe? The kid who's charged with possession or the police officer?
Dreamers, risk takers, predators, hustlers.
I need a massage and I need it now. Just something cheap, nothing fancy. This isn't my wife.
Scamming, dealing and playing the game.
The system works and it is thrilling.
One nation of well-adjusted individuals.
And my son, your daughter, could end up on death row.
America Revealed, a new documentary season tonight from 9 on UK Horizons.
Got something you want to share? Then do it with Alpha Telecom. With Alpha, you can talk to the world from only 2p. Opening your Alpha account is easy. There's no need to change your phone, line or number. Just call free now on 0800 376 2345 and talk to the world from only 2p. Alpha Telecom. Live life to the full. Share your experience. Call free now on 0800 376 2345.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. Hi, madam. How can I help you? Yeah. No, we strongly advise our customers not to touch electrical wires. Yeah. We'll send an engineer out to do as soon as we possibly can. Yeah, sorry. I'm just going to have to put you through. Hold on a second. Sorry, sir. Just put you on hold for a second. Yeah.
The game is nothing Winning is everything. Great Sporting Clashes weekend starts Saturday from 4 and continues Sunday on UK Horizons.
Borrow your map, because I want to explain to everyone about Phil and Steve's massive handicap. Now you see, runners are not allowed back over ground they've already covered. And as you can see on this map, Phil and Steve have already cut off the south and the west. Never eat shredded wheat over here. Leaving only Scotland and the northeast England to play in. So their task last week was to catch a trout. And each day they did, and weren't filmed by their tracker Victoria, we added £1,000 to their kitty. As they tried to lure the fish, did Victoria take the bait?
How do you think we're going to do today, David?
Well, we'll live in hope.
Let's fish.
Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies.
A somewhat unconventional approach, but it seems to work.
Phil's got a catch. First catch of the day.
And there's about to be a second when, true to form, Phil and Steve opt for a swift pint rather than a swift getaway.
Listen, I've just spoken to the man at Killeen Fishery.
Yeah.
The boys have done their task there today.
Brilliant.
They might just hang around Killeen, though. So I think you should head over there just in case.
I'm on my way.
Victoria heads to Killeen, first stop, the local pub.
The boys were here just half an hour ago, can you believe it? I can actually. The proprietor of this place did suggest that I go into a pub just up the road.
And sure enough...
How have you caught us? How have you caught us?
A Monday capture is a wanted rarity, but the boys hatch a plan to get themselves off the hook.
Yes. We've got the landlord, the whole pub, the whole of this village on our side. We're going to lock the gates to where her car is. If things go wrong, we've got a plan B. We have got a plan B. Have we? Yes.
Fortunately, plan A works just fine.
I'm locked in a...
There's the van, look at the van.
They've got to open it up. Excuse me, mate, do you think you could open up the gate so I can get my Jeep out?
Sorry, I would if I could, but I can't.
Well, I'll just call the police.
You can't scare me with the police, I'm not scared of that either.
With Victoria stranded, Phil and Steve make their getaway, at long last using their brains and turning the tables on their tracker.
I've been stitched up.
Unlucky, Vic. It's about time we got one up on you, innit?
When Victoria eventually frees her Jeep the next morning, a false lead sends her on a mammoth trek north, while Phil and Steve take a short hop to Cymru and find the fish are still biting.
What do I do, reel it?
Yeah, really.
Look at that, it's a monster.
Having slipped through Victoria's fingers and claimed their first £1,000, the boys take a short drive to Dunkeld, and the next day sees them in confident mood.
Keep your fingers crossed and let's come on, let's catch this. Come on, let's catch this fish. Come on, come on.
Now, there are salmon and trout in there, but trout are more gullible, we've been told, and believe me, the old trouts I've pulled in recent times have been gullible.
The lads try a spot of boat fishing, but for once, they're not hooking fish.
Ah! Been here for 4 or 5 hours. 5 hours? 5 hours.
I've had one nibble.
We haven't eaten
We haven't eaten all day.
And after 11 hours, without food, on a freezing lake with not a single fish in sight, the mood blackens.
I hate fishing. It's for morons.
Things get even gloomier for the boys when they reveal plans to visit Aviemore in a fishing tackle shop that Victoria later visits. And the next morning, she's lying in wait. Hello, Steve. Hello, Phil. Goodbye, Grand.
Haven't seen them for 2 days, and it's killed me.
And Victoria and John continue to reel the boys in on Friday.
Victoria, we've got them again. Yeah, they've just done their task in Aberdeen. They're going to have to go to Aberdeen Station.
Oh, this is great, isn't it? This is good news. Good news.
All right, then,
I've just seen Phil and Steve. They are here. Sorry, Mum. Sorry, Dad, but I'm going in some men's toilets.
Victoria's flushed with success while the boys' week goes down the pan.
Yes!
They drown their sorrows in the place they know best And although they actually complete their task on Saturday, even with stinking hangovers, they were still only playing for £2,000 when they woke up this morning.
Phil and Steve, probably the worst runners Wanted has ever experienced. Well, today they were caught again doing their task. They weren't caught once, they weren't caught twice. They were caught 3 times by Victoria. Take a look at this.
Just had a call from the Wanted organisation telling me that Phil and Steve are in Dunningston Lock now as we speak, and we're probably about 20 minutes away, so hopefully I'm going to get them on film. Well, I've just got Phil and Steve on film again. I can actually see them now. I'm in the back of a car and I'm going to try and follow them. But this is the most difficult part, trying to keep up with these two. Well, I found them. Hi.
Joking? Where were we?
On the number 4 bus. Right, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. I've been following you the most of the day. Now I'm going to count to 100 and give you the chance to get away, all right?
Okay,
are you with me?
When are you going to start that,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 100! Didn't say I'd count the whole way, did I? I can't believe it, they've just gone in that pub. Would you believe it? I'm going to go inside now, sit with them and hopefully follow them to the phone box.
Don't you just love them? Phil and Steve preferring to go in a pub rather than go on the run a bit more. Phil and Steve, how did you actually get away from...
Nowhere near us.
How did you actually get... That's what you think. How did you actually get away from Victoria, from that pub?
We climbed over a few fences, actually, right?
Did you? Good on you. Good on you, Phil. So, you two are playing for £2,000 tonight. But,
no, we're not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But in fact... you did one day on Wednesday when you, risked exposure, didn't you? Because you had, a 12-hour fishing expedition.
Hypothermia.
You didn't catch one fish.
Not one.
Phil, that's the cleverest word I've heard you say in 3 weeks.
Oh, well done, Ray.
So, I think you did really well in that day. And I'm going to ask the studio audience if we think that we should throw you another grand just for your enthusiasm. What do you think? Another £1,000? OK, Mrs. Hewland won't like that very much, but Phil and Steve, you've got another £1,000, OK?